Yeah, I thought it was him in the back. I was like, oh. All of our meals are about 12 feet. Our biggest one's about 12 feet.
Coming back out.
Tail.
Look at that one. Wow.
Bigger than my phone. He's bigger than Michael. 1,000 pounds. He's bigger than Michael. How would you like to run into him? Look at his water. He's bigger. Look at his water.
Oh yeah, let's get their water. Let's get it bigger. Yeah. Hey Michael, you got it?
He's bigger than Michael.
I had to get a picture of the outside of that big map.
And unique finger food. Also, feel free to take as many photos of the animals as you would like to bleach and pray for using the flash. The animals don't like to be flashed. One of us is like gonna go stir crazy and go on the attack. I'm in a movie. I'm in a movie.
Wait, it's in a movie.
I'm a movie star.
Nice pose.
Alright guys. We have a guest nugget today. Her name is Maria. And apparently she is a movie star. Everyone say hi, Maria.
Hi, Maria.
Yeah, Maria, do me a favor. Keep an eye out for those green on my clothes. If we get lost, it's your fault. But it's pretty hard to get lost if water's down. Everyone take a couple of quick seconds to boo. Alright, now if you're ready to rally, let's make some noise. Alright guys, I am your rally driver for the next 36 and a half hours. I am the Fantastic Four, and I'm so great that the next 36 and a half hours will feel more like 5 minutes. Maria, have you ever been on a rally before? Good, at least one of us knows what we're doing. Alright, now hopefully with Maria's help, we'll see some really cool animals. If I know something about them, I'll tell you. If I don't, I'll be just as happy to make something up. But over here on the left, it looks like we have encountered a herd of orange elephants. Now you will notice all of that dirt on their backs. They use it kind of as a combination SPF 35 with insect repellent. It actually does help keep them cool, along with slapping their ears and spraying water on their backs.
Oh, good.
An elephant's gestation period is about 22 months long, and baby elephants usually weigh around 200 pounds on board. Sadly, 9 months for Tijuana does not seem like such a good deal after all. Alright, now coming up here directly in front of us, it looks like we have found a roasted marshmallow with legs and arms. Oh wait, that's not a roasted marshmallow. That's a scimitar horned oryx.
A scimitar
looks like there's more over here on the left. This is really cool. I guess this is the Charlie Brown of the group over here on the right. They get their names from the fact that their horns curve like the ancient Middle Eastern scimitar sword. They can go several days without water, which is really cool when you live in Africa. Because, you know, it's really hot in Africa, kind of like, you know, like really hot. Over there on the left, we have found some Cape buffalo. They are the ones that look like large brown cows. Cape buffalo are extremely social animals, unlike poor little Charlie Brown over here. Aw, everyone's saying aw. Look, he wants a friend. Maria, will you be his friend? Cape buffalo do live in groups of up to 2,000 members, but have been known to gore or kill hunters if they feel that they are being threatened. Alright guys, we are sorry for our water portion being down, but we do have an alternative. It is Zambia's tallest throw ride. Woo! Alright. Not quite as good as the extra 2.5 minutes of corny jokes, but we do what we can. Alright, Maria, it looks like some mystery animal has left you and the rest of us a little present. I'll drive by nice and slow. Please do not be fooled by the four-wheel drive or the fact that I'm insane. This vehicle only goes about 7 miles an hour. So I'll drive by nice and slow. Everyone get a deep whiff. I think I just figured out what cute little stinker left us the present. Everyone say, "Aw."
Rhino.
That is a very hot boy rhino.
Oh, poor guy.
That horn you see on his face is not made out of bone. In fact, it's not even attached to his skull. It's made out of something called keratin, which is a lot like our hair and fingernails. So you can pretty much say that rhinos have one giant nose hair. And as corny as that is, it's sadly true. Now he can charge at 35 miles an hour, so he can't stick around for too long, because like I said, we only go right over 7. Oh! It looks like we have found a crocodile pond. Over there on the right, you will see 2 Nile crocodiles. Now they're actually pretty small. They grow up to 22 feet long, which is about 3.5 of moi. If a mother crocodile feels that her babies are in danger, of all things, she puts them in her mouth.
Oh, good.
Doesn't that seem slightly more dangerous than anything that could happen to them? All right, Maria, it looks like we have a detour sign. Do you think the natives know something we don't? Yeah. All right, now let's just hope that Maria's right and they're not playing tricks on us.
Yeah.
I've heard some horror stories from last year. All right, guys, go ahead and give it up for Maria for being an excellent navigator. All right, guys, please watch your head step as you exit my rover. If you hit your head, it will hurt, and I'm going to laugh really loudly. Which would be made worse by the fact that I have a microphone obnoxiously close to my mouth. If you enjoyed your rally today, my name was The Fantastic Four. If you did not, it was Maria.
Oh, look, he's spritzing himself. Michael, you should
Yeah, I
get
did
that.
get a picture.
Look at Michael. That's neat. There's a shower. Isn't that cool? Like, it's like he's giving himself a shower.
They used to say snorkels
Yeah.
go in the deep water.
To those who always stand when our nation calls, we at Anheuser-Busch and Busch Entertainment wish to express our deepest gratitude and appreciation. And in honor of your service and dedication, we'd like to present this very special tribute.
You come from adversity and challenge. You come from farmhouses and high-rises. You're people just like us, doing things we could never imagine. To all of you who dedicate your lives to protecting ours, we offer our thanks.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, we'd like to invite all of our servicemen and women, both active and retired, along with our allies from the United Kingdom and coalition partners from around the world and their families, to please stand. Please join us in thanking them for their commitment, service, and sacrifice. Thank you all very much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for American Beats!
captures the heart of who we are. And now, let's get started with the birth of rock and roll. Just let me hear some of that rock and roll music. And every way you choose it, it's got a backbeat, you can't lose it. And every time you use it, it's gotta be rock and roll music. If you wanna dance with me, if you wanna dance with me.
Well, it's 1 more month, 2 more Joe, 3 get ready now, go and go, young you. Step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything, but ain't all my blue suede shoes. You can knock me down, step on my face, say about a name on your face. You can do anything that you wanna do, but I'm gonna lay on my shoes, young you. Step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything, lay on my blue suede shoes. Hey, you can do anything, lay on my blue suede shoes.
gracious, great balls of fire.
And to the republic for which we stand, I pledge allegiance to America.
It's 2:02.
Voices. What do you see? I see things. Dew scented with the aromas of precious oils, perfumes and spices left as gifts to me before the tomb was sealed. You were standing in the antechamber filled with my possessions for use in my afterlife. The moving lamps make this chamber look much like it did when Carter first glimpsed it. This harsh intrusion of man-made light has cast monstrous shadows on my sacred possessions. Before the Hippocratic bed is my golden throne. There, on the back, is my young wife, Akhesi Amina, standing next to me. I loved her very much. The throne was carved from wood, then overlaid with gold, silver, and precious stone. Shining behind my head is the sun, the symbol of life. Under the middle bed, wooden pieces filled with meats and grains, left there to sustain me in the afterlife. In the corner behind you is one of my royal chariots. It too is covered with golden paint and carved with images of falcon's wings. It was disassembled to come through the narrow corridor and was one of the last objects to be left here. Look around and gaze upon my furniture. Stool, beds, coffins, and especially my chair, which I used as a child. These were the possessions of my youth, placed here with me to be used in my my spirit and stand as sentinels at the entry to my burial chamber, my resting place. Robbers made it to this room thousands of years ago. They never discovered the treasure you are about to see. The walls of this chamber, the only ones decorated, show scenes of my funeral procession. 12 baboons representing the 12 hours of night, and my welcome by Osiris and other deities to the afterlife. The burial chamber in which you stand was once filled with 4 nested shrines surrounding my sarcophagus. In order to reach what Carter hoped would be inside, he had to dismantle each shrine to reveal this stone containing my coffins. 3 coffins lay within, each more magnificent than the last. The large outer coffin, completely covered with gold leaf. The next, gold leaf and semi-precious stones and glass. And the third, the one you see before you, solid gold. The most beautiful treasure of all, a solid gold basket, was laid over my mummified body. It is a good likeness of my face. I wear the striped headdress of the pharaohs, crowned by the cobra and the vulture, symbols of upper and lower Egypt. As you walk to the last floor, look to the floor of this chamber. In the floor are wooden panels to aid me in my purpose. In the other corner, an alabaster vase, untouched for 3 hours. To the last chamber of my tomb. When one of Carter's crew gazed upon the shrine, I heard him gasp with wonder, calling it the most beautiful object he had ever seen. But what lies within is for me far more precious. The cobras and the goddesses with outstretched arms guard the alabaster jars which contain my internal order. In front at the doorway lies the jackal god Anubis, guarding the treasures within. Some of the wood shrines contain gold statues of me. The wooden boats were meant to carry me and my possessions to the afterworld. A king's treasures, all for a boy of 18. All that you know of me is reflected in my images of gold and jewels. Who I was and what really happened to me remains a mystery. A mystery behind a golden mask.
There. It looks funny. Stop taking me. I got a picture up. It's recording. Let's go. Alright, go across now. Let her finish your video.
Wasn't it, Michael? Did you have fun? I did. We got to do that again, okay? Bye. Hi, Rhea. Come this way, Rhea. Wave.
Come on, let's go.
Good. Go ahead, you go.
It says not running.
Let's do a slow motion. Slow motion, Michael.
Go ahead.
Hey, going this way, okay?
He made me stop. Videotaping this. You're making me stop. Go ahead, Rhea, go down.
Stop it.
Get Rhea bouncing. Get her bouncing. Get her bouncing. Here.
I had a video. I have 5 minutes left on the tape.
Well, it's not easy.
Go.
You're going wrong.
Whoa! I turned it off, you're going to burn up your battery thing.
Come on. Come on. Come on, I'm almost out of tape. Come on. Come on.
Michael, bounce! Ready? Let's you go bounce!
No, he's going to help
Bounce it.
me up.
Michael, bounce!
Hurry up. I'm almost out tape. Come on. Whoa.
I'll go back up.
Go. I'm filming this. I'm filming this.
Filming Maria taking a drink.
Yeah.
How do you get this thing open, honey?
It's a special secret.
That is already open.
Stop the squeeze it, now I mean open it.
Okay, let's walk through here, Rick. Come on.
Wasting no time. What time on your way?
There you go, sir. You all set? You all set, Michael? Okay, let's roll, buddy. Okay?
Are there people on it?
Yeah.
It's been stuck before.
Flying down, walk down. That's a long walk.
There.
Oh, he's got those beautiful blue eyes. There you go. Even got his blue eye. Some of them don't expect